three. Well, this is Herb Lawrence with the Arkansas State University Small Business Technology Development Center, and we're here doing our occasional series on entrepreneurs in Northeast and North Central Arkansas. And one individual that I met about a year ago, he's a military veteran, Gary Richardson. He styles himself as the Chief E-commerce Officer for Goggles and Glasses. He's also the owner, entrepreneur that started it, and pretty much chief bottle washer and everything else here. Gary, thank you for letting us talk to you. You got a great, very interesting business. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got?
Yeah, you're correct, Herb. There's definitely a lot of hats to fill when you're an entrepreneur. I started this business about 8 years ago. It was pretty much an accident. I was looking for something to sell on eBay. I knew there was a magical formula. If I could find an item and sell it, make a profit, and repeat it a couple of million times, I could probably do pretty well. One day a guy walked into work and gave me a pair of safety glasses. I went home and checked on eBay and seen how much they were selling for. I put my pair up there. 15 minutes later they were gone, and since then we've repeated that process 2 or 3 million times. We started our own website. We left eBay. We were invited to be a seller on Amazon.com, and that really expanded our business. I moved my business out of the house and garage and rented a small workspace, and I quickly outgrew that and rented several storage sheds and just outgrew everything. One day I was driving by this building. There was a realtor sign in front of it, and I called the realtor, and the next thing you knew, I owned a 7,000 square foot warehouse, and we moved the business in here and expanded. It's myself and 2 other employees and a dog. We get to have a dog here because I say so.
Yeah. One of the nice things about being the boss.
Yes.
Well, and so they'll understand, you sell sunglasses, what?
Sunglasses, reading glasses, fit-over glasses. We have probably one of the largest novelty glass lines in the world. We have our own line of glasses, which I created. This is a line of glasses that are extra wide. They're for folks with larger sized heads. We have our own trademark, G&G. It's allowed us to sell our product with no competition from anybody else. We've built our brand on quality and style, and when people see that name, they recognize it and know that they're getting a great deal. Here's some of our other collateral that goes along with all of our glasses. We send a bag to every customer that buys a glass. The bags seem to hang around a lot longer than the glasses do, and they always know where to come back to. One of my major things is brand, everything you can brand.
Well, and now, when you talked about your brand, do you manufacture these?
Actually, I do the design myself, and then I send the design to China, and the manufacturing is done in China. And it's about a 4-month process from the time you start designing a glass until the time it's actually delivered and ready to sell.
So your main job here, though, is the marketing end and actually warehousing and distributing.
Fulfillment and creation of intellectual property. The pictures and descriptions and pricing that we put up on the internet is pretty much the key to the whole thing.
Wow. And are these expensive glasses? Is this something?
Our tagline is that we have over 2,000 glasses, most under $10.
Wow. So you're selling sunglasses, novelty glasses, reading glasses online.
High-speed eyewear at low-speed prices.
Wow. And you've actually found a niche that actually is successful.
Yes.
What's your average customer look like?
Our average customer is a college-educated female that's between the ages of 24 and 36.
And of course, we're here in Arkansas. Is she from Arkansas?
Not really. She's probably from California, Florida, or Ohio.
As well as having about 3 to 4% of your sales coming actually overseas.
Yes.
Amazing. So basically, we've got a small business in rural Arkansas that's operating 100% online with a customer base that is primarily all over the U.S. but also worldwide. and it's all come about because somebody brought you in some safety glasses and you thought you'd see if they'd work on eBay.
Yes, we're very lucky. We don't have walk-in customers. We don't have a cash register. It runs 24/7, 365 days a year. We come in and fulfill orders, and we could be located anywhere in the world, but this is my hometown. I like living here, and I can't think of anything better to do.
Well, Gary, obviously you're not an overnight success. You said you've been operating this business and it's been growing over about the last 8 years. Was this your very first shot at being an entrepreneur?
Actually, no. One of my first businesses was a service company, and it was all manual labor. I had to rely on a lot of other people. I had to wear a lot of hats, and it was very hard at times. Seems like it's 10 times easier than that business was. I really enjoy it.
Well, let me ask you with your background. Somebody who's watching this video and is thinking about starting their own business, what kind of advice, whether it's online or offline, what kind of advice would you give if somebody came walking in going, Gary, I want to be like you?
Well, my advice would be to attend the Independence County boot camp if you get a chance. And my next two pieces of advice would be to hire a good CPA and hire a good attorney. You'll definitely need those two in a business. If you have any doubts that you can't run a business, my advice would be to stay away from it. Find a way to appreciate your current job.
Well, I think that makes a lot of sense. And of course, Gary, you're a veteran. How long were you in the military?
I was in the military for 8 years. I traveled to Korea, Germany, and Louisiana.
Oh, Fort Polk?
Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Ah, yes. I spent many an enjoyable night in Fort Polk. Well, this has been I've enjoyed this. I met Gary a year ago. He came to our boot camp, even though he wasn't starting, and sat through, and we learned a lot from him. And actually, Gary will be making a presentation to our new boot camp that will be starting up. If you're interested in finding out more, the Independence County Entrepreneurship Boot Camp, we're scheduled to start on Thursday, October the 11th. We'll go 6 Thursday nights, and each night we'll cover a different area on what it really takes to start a business, creating a business plan. We'll have a panel of experts come in and talk to our attendees on each topic every night. We'll have folks, successful entrepreneurs like Gary, come in and tell their story. And we're also providing $150 worth of free business plan software that all the attendees will receive to help them create their own feasible, fundable, hopefully, a business plan. So if you want more information about the Entrepreneurship Boot Camp, call me, Herb Lawrence, 870-972-3517, or you can send us an email at ASU SBTDC at astate.edu. And Gary, thank you a lot for letting me share your story with our viewers, and maybe we'll have some folks that'll take this and decide entrepreneurship is for them.
Thanks, Herb. I hope I can inspire somebody.
I'll bet.